Well, it's Friday afternoon. That means it's time for another one of my videos. I hope you enjoy. Shalom, my friends. Yes, I hope you enjoy. That is what I said. I didn't say I hope you enjoy this video. Now, I certainly do hope you enjoy this video, but I hope that your enjoyment includes far more than my weekly videos. Let me tell you a story that I heard on the radio this week. My favorite radio host was telling a story about being a guest on another person's radio show. He was on a panel. The panel was a Catholic priest, a Protestant minister, and a Jewish person. The radio host I was listening to was the Jewish person. He's a very, very learned man, a practicing Jew, not an ordained rabbi, but as knowledgeable about Judaism as anyone I've ever met. And the host of this show, on which he was a guest, asked the panel why they thought God created human beings. Now, the priest and the minister gave very similar answers. And truth be told, they gave good answers. They talked about things like bringing holiness to the world. They talked about things like overcoming temptation and following God's pathways, doing what is just and right. Those are the sorts of things that they mentioned. And as I said, I wouldn't argue with any of them, and neither would the Jewish man who was on the panel. But he brought something very different into the conversation. He said that one of the reasons, not the only reason, but one of the reasons God created human beings was to enjoy life. And I believe he's right. Take a moment and think about the universe in which we exist. How magnificent is it? We have things in the universe like the Milky Way that are just breathtaking. We can come a little closer to our home planet and find the northern lights, or on our home planet, magnificent natural things of beauty like the Grand Canyon or the shimmering oceans of the world. God did not have to create a beautiful world, but he did. And I believe it's true. He created this beautiful world for us to enjoy. And so, my friends, I do hope that things like bringing holiness to life are important to you. They are certainly important to my religious observance. But I also want to be mindful of the idea that one of my obligations in this life is to enjoy that which has been given to me. Let me conclude with this. There's a Jewish teaching that when you stand before God in judgment, one of the questions you will be asked will be, why did you not take advantage of all the permitted delights with which the world provided you? It's worth thinking about that. If you'd like to subscribe to this channel and be sure that you get notified whenever I release a video, please subscribe by clicking on my face right over there, or take a look at last week's video by clicking on its icon right over there. Until next week, Shabbat Shalom.